All right, we're back. Let's see if this one works. Can you hear me? Yay. Okay. The sound is back on. I was trying to plug in an external microphone just so that it would like muffle out some of the like clinking and clicking and stuff as I'm doing stuff, but that isn't going to work. We'll have to try that a different time. So hello. Good. You're all back and you can hear me. Sorry about that technical difficulty. We'll probably have a few of those while we are trying to meal prep live. That's going to be tricky, but here we are. How's everybody doing this morning? Happy Sunday. Good morning. Good morning, Lori, Tracy, Jen, Ashley, Kimberly. Oh, I see a ton of you popping in here. That's awesome. What are we doing on this Sunday morning? And there's my sis just popped in. Good morning, Nicole. I need your help on this live already. We're already struggling. 5 minutes in. Oh, cold in California. That's no good. It's actually not cold here. It should warm up throughout the day. So that's awesome. But I figured I would go live with you guys today while I meal prep because I wasn't going to film like a separate video because everything is pretty much, I've shown you guys before. I'm going to my absolute go-to for breakfast, my overnight oats. So we're getting ready to mix up some of those. Good morning all the way from Australia. Nails done. That's always fun. I need to do mine again also. Just finished leg day. That's what I'm talking about early on a Sunday morning. That's what I need to be doing. My leg day this week was like epic. Wait till you guys see this week's vlog. Much better workouts, much better week. If you have been following, then you know we've had some rough patches, but we're getting back in the groove here. Good morning. Good morning. So awesome to see you guys in here. But we are going to start with overnight oats, of course, because that's just my go-to. And we are making the Snickerdoodle because this has been my absolute like #1 favorite protein powder right now. I love the strawberry cheesecake one too. Their cake pop from PEScience. All of them are good, but this one, for whatever reason, Snickerdoodle is my jam. Let me know if you guys have tried this one. And it is awesome. And overnight oats or just by itself or cooking with it. It's all their protein powders are really, really good. But this one I think is my #1 fave. So we're going to go ahead and get started so I can make these up while I chat with you guys. I have my handy dandy little scale. I always have all these gadgets and stuff linked in my Amazon store because I get questions about them all the time. I just got these wide mouth jars that Nicole was using. That way I hopefully won't make such a mess. Just have more space and they're cute. So why not? They're linked in my Amazon store as well. Everybody's saying, hey, Nicole. My daughter is much better. Thank you for asking. You have the cake pop and don't know what to do with it. You can really do a ton with the cake pop. That's pretty versatile if you want to bake with it or smoothies or just drink it straight or overnight oats. Like that's like a good base one to have because you can add like really anything to it. Nicole said the same thing. So many things to do with it. Yeah, the cake pop, you can do anything. I have that one. I have the strawberry cheesecake. I have a ton of them. You guys know I love all things PEScience. And with Jen, we'll save you money if you want to go snag some up yourself. Haven't tried the PEScience yet? You definitely should. So, got my handy dandy little phone here so we can check all the, whenever I'm making recipes that I already have saved in my carb manager, I just pull the ingredients up, throw them right here on my little phone stand and just go through and throw each thing in. Let's see if I can not make a mess with these. These wide mouth jars are much better. What are your guys' favorite overnight oats? Good morning. The hair. The hair is a struggle, guys. It is definitely getting longer, but it's at a very, very awkward stage. Yeah, nope. I guess these don't even help me not make a mess. I just am bound to make a mess. My hair is at a very awkward stage where it hits my neck and shoulders and just like kicks out. Like, what era would that have been? Like the 20s, 30s? I have no idea. But I don't want to just keep straightening it and putting all that heat on it and breaking the ends off. So I'm just like letting it do its thing. And if I look crazy, then we're just going to roll with it. She said you and every other person. Yeah, the purple leggings are a hit. That's so funny. They are super cute though. So, I mean, everything Buff Bunny is super cute. If any of you guys missed our Buff Bunny review that Nicole and I collabed on and show you all of our favorite goodies, go check it out. It's a few videos back, but we show a bunch of things that we love. And if you haven't tried Buff Bunny, some of our staple pieces. Oh, the American Dream nut butter in your oats. That would be good. I mean, anything with the American Dream nut butter is bomb, so you can't go wrong there. I put 40 grams of oats in each of my jars, and then I'll add all the rest of my goodies. And clearly I'm throwing 40 grams of oats on my counter too. Thank you. Yes, I am ready for that launch on Tuesday after watching your live last night, Nicole. I am ready to get all of the new nut butters. We just got the blueberry brunch, which they've had that one for a while, but I just reordered it. And then this is the first time we're trying the Snap Crackle Crunch. And this one is really good too. My husband is like obsessed with these. He flies through them like nobody's business. Of course, you can't have meal prep without a bang, right? I really need to quit drinking them, but I can't. If you guys are meal prepping this week, let me know what you're meal prepping. All I am doing this week are these overnight oats, and then I am going to make a Southwest chicken bowl, which I have everything on the counter over here to make that. Same thing every single day for breakfast, same thing every single day for lunch, just to make it quick and easy for me, save on time and sanity. Those are my go-tos. So that's what we're doing. Now I'm going to add 16 grams of the Snickerdoodle in each one of these. Awkward silence while I just do this. I wondered how meal prepping and trying to read the chat live was going to go. So here it is, guys. The smell of this is even amazing. I love these little jars, though. I think I'm going to like these better than the taller ones that I usually use. Protein Oreo donuts. I mean, yes, please. Nut butters are the devil. That's funny. Mexican chicken with squash. That sounds bomb. Hey, Shelly. What are you meal prepping right now? Stuffed bell peppers, chili, hot dog, sausage, chili dogs, and no oatmeal. And, of course, bacon, too. all that stuff sounds delicious. So I'm here for all of that. Give these babies a mix, and then we'll add our wet ingredients to them, mix them up, and we'll be rocking and rolling. That's why I love overnight oats, guys. You literally can make a million different flavors. You can make it as complicated or as easy as you want and get as creative as you want. And they're so easy. Like, they come together super quick. And then on the day you're eating them, you don't have to heat them up. You don't have to add anything to them. You literally grab them out of the fridge and they're ready to go. Like, it's so simple. They're my most favorite thing. The Shamrock. Yes, that's the one I'm going to double up on. I could tell by your face on the live that that one was like where it was at. Let's see here. All right, what are we going to do next? We will add our almond milk. I'm such a slacker too. I didn't even have almond milk. I had to run out and do a Target drive up this morning before I could even start this, which, I mean, I'm probably there as much as the Target workers. So, and I'm doing a 1/4 cup in each one of the almond milk. Happy Sunday to you too, Brittany. Sorry, guys. I think I'm getting behind in the thing. This is a little tricky, paying attention to this and trying to read the chat for you guys. You guys see all my hydro jugs up there? Well, not haul. That's like 1/10 of them. But I am waiting on my husband to build me shelves in the laundry room so that I can store all of them, because I have half in there now and half up here. And we still just haven't had time, obviously, with the year we've had so far to do that. But it's always nice to see you too. And good morning to all of you. Now for the Faye 0% yogurt. And these, I don't know if you guys can see, I have 2 things of bread that I made last night. The dough had to sit overnight, and I'm going to make them in my cast iron today. But I messed up on the first one. You guys let me know down in the comments, because I am not like a bread maker. I accidentally added too much yeast in this one. So should I not even cook it? Should I just toss it and just make the other one? It was supposed to be a 1/4 teaspoon of yeast. Any of my bread makers out there, let me know. And I accidentally did a teaspoon. So I made another one the right way. So we'll see. But should I even bother cooking the other one? What will that do? All right, let's see how much of this. We're doing 85 grams, I think. Yes, 85 grams of probably shouldn't be measuring it like this, but that's all right. Too much yeast, you will just taste it more. So it won't like mess up the texture, or, I mean, it seems like it rose fine. I don't know. We'll see when I pull it out and flour it some more. So it's fine. I should just go with it. That's awesome because I really didn't want to waste it. Oh, let me take this. There we go. And there I am making a mess. I'll keep you guys posted on that bread. It's probably not going to be like super calorie friendly, but I've been watching all my people on Instagram make bread in their crock pot and it just looks divine. So I figured that was like a Sunday thing to do, make fresh bread for the family. Oh, it will rise more for sure. All right. Well, we'll see how that, I'll post it on Instagram after I do it so that you guys can see how it turned out. But it was super easy to put together, like super, super easy. So if it tastes bomb, that's going to be awesome. I'm going to try different flavors and stuff. Did you guys go see the bagel video that I posted yesterday? Those could not be easier. Like so simple and turned out so good. The first go round weren't that hot, but the taste was on point. But the second batch that I did, if you watch that video, you know what I'm talking about. The second one I did, they came out really good. So, and they're only 87 calories. You can come say hi. Come here. You don't want to say hi? Come say hi to the people. He's playing, he's just learning how to play a keyboard. So he's been like very hard at work practicing on his keyboard. Oh, you guys did see it and you will be making them. That's awesome. Let me know. You can really add like a ton of stuff to them too. So you can get super creative with those bagels. And the base is literally 3 ingredients. So super easy. Yes, I saw in the Weight Watchers community, I think that a lot of people do the 2 ingredient dough pizza, which is essentially the same thing, the self-rising flour, Greek yogurt, and salt, I think. So I might try that too. I'll keep you guys posted on that. These already smell amazing. That Snickerdoodle PEScience greatness, you literally can't go wrong. It's so bomb. I'm way behind, aren't I? Thank you, Lori. I appreciate that. I think I missed like so much, but yep, little dude just made his debut, his appearance. Everybody's always commenting in the videos when they see him. I had somebody ask why I always say little dude or little lady or whatever. I'd never really say any of my kids' names and I don't show them a lot just because this is my platform. They don't ask to be on the internet, so I keep them as private as possible. And if and when they want to, then they can. That's on them. But that's just why. It's not like any specific reason. Just let them be private and on their own lives. So yeah, the 2 ingredient dough. I'm going to try it with pizza. I think it would be bomb. I actually just saw too with this bread recipe, the girl that I got it from on Instagram, she made it into a pizza recipe also, which I think would be bomb. I need to see what the macros are on this. I have it all plugged in to the Carb Manager, but I'm not sure how many servings it's going to make until I make it. So we'll see what they come out to at the end. But like I said, I'll post it on Instagram. After I mix these up, I've shown this before, the Snickerdoodle Oats. So I don't know if you guys caught that video, but I'm going to add a little bit of this skinny syrup. This is a salted caramel, just like a pump in each one of these. And then I'm going to add some of the Lily's white chocolate chips. I have a little bit here that I had left over in a bag, and then I got a new one. Then we're going to top these babies with cinnamon, and breakfast for the entire week will be ready to rock and roll. I need to actually add this now. I was thinking about doing a video of some of my like favorite go-to breakfasts that are easy to meal prep. Chicken and dumplings, that sounds so bomb. Hey, Kat, good morning. What are you cooking up today? I know you have some awesome stuff going on in your kitchen today, because you always do. Southern Farming Kitchen has a YouTube channel also, guys. She's in the comments there. Go check her out. She's always making some good stuff. Lori says, do more lives. You got to really prep for it, especially when you have a family, and, you know, like try to make sure that it's not going to sound like a circus in here. That is always the trick. But I plan on doing more lives. So, and when you guys watch the playback and I'm just staring at the comments the whole time, it probably looks so crazy, but she's making chicken and dumplings. Get out of here. That's so funny. Is Carb Manager better than FitnessPal? I've been using Noom, but it does break down my macros. The reason that I was going to a while back switch to FitnessPal, and I also there for a little while was using the First Form app. But the problem that I've had with all the apps other than Carb Manager is it doesn't let you measure every single thing like down to the gram. A lot of things will only let you do like ounces or tablespoons. And I try to get as precise as possible. And I want to measure like down to the gram for anything that I'm adding into a recipe. So that's why I don't switch to any of those. Now I've never heard of Noom, so I don't know what that one does. But also Carb Manager I've been using forever. So I already have all my recipes saved in there. I already have a million days of eating tracked, so I can always go back. And if I'm having like a certain same thing, you know, I can just copy and paste to whatever day. So initially tracking can be very time consuming and hard, and like anything, it takes some getting used to. But once you do it and you have your recipes already in there, you have a lot of your days logged. So snacks that are on repeat, you can just copy and paste every day of the week. As you guys know that follow my weekly vlogs, I eat a lot of the same snacks and stuff every single day. So it just makes it easy for me. That's why I've always stuck with Carb Manager. But I mean, I don't know how all other apps are like Noom. I don't know how that measures, but if it doesn't break down your macros, then I mean, that doesn't seem right to me. Need more coffee. You just need one of these. These things will do the trick. I really, really need to stop drinking these though, guys. I drink so many of them. I have at least one every day, and I need to not. She said, right, that was the struggle, going live on a Sunday morning. But actually, it's only me and little dude here right now. So the hubby actually had to work today. He had to go do a job, and daughter had to work today too. My oldest daughter and grandbaby are at their house. So nobody is here but me and little dude, and he's just playing right now. So what app is that, Kat, that you notice that with? Do you use Carb Manager? You guys, I don't even remember if I added the salted caramel in this one or not. So see, this is what happens when you're trying to meal prep on a live. So we'll just skip that one maybe. Or add an extra pump. You know, what will that hurt? But we definitely need to add it in here. And I see hair on me, and that's no good addition to breakfast. So we'll take that off. Carb Manager. Yeah, Carb Manager. I really wanted to switch to the First Form app, because their app like has like so many cool features, and you literally can like have access to like nutrition coaches and like all different types of stuff. Like it's really good. But I didn't like the way that their food tracking was, and it just didn't make sense for me. So you can't believe how quiet it is here or at your house. It is super quiet here. As long as nobody in my family comes busting in the door screaming, because, you know, that's how my crew is. We're all very loud. All right, just for good measure, we're going to throw some in there just in case we didn't, because a little extra never hurts, right? Do you guys like these skinny syrups? I have this one. This is the salted caramel. And then my husband puts them in his coffee. I really only use them in these oats. And then I have vanilla here. I get them at TJ Maxx. I know that some people think they're amazing and some think they're the devil. So they don't bother me. I like them. B12. I think that I'm just going to order the top two that she said too. Yeah, my husband likes the skinny syrup in his coffee. I don't really like sweet coffee, so I just like to add it into overnight oats. I honestly haven't even been drinking hot coffee. I probably should do that instead of the bangs, but dark chocolate flavored one. All right, let's go here before I get more sidetracked and add our chocolate chips. We're doing 14 grams of these little gems. I love that these add like a little bit of texture in the oats and some sweetness. There we are. Yeah, skip the Lucky Charms one. I am. Kat, they just were going to hide your comment for review. That is hysterical. I like the skinny coconut. I use it for dirty Cokes. They must have thought that was a dirty comment, YouTube. That is hysterical. But you probably meant Diet Cokes, right? Look, everybody knows you, Nicole. They're all like, they could tell by your face. They were like, nope, we're passing up the marshmallow one. I told her that as soon as she got off the live. I'm like, I already knew what order you were going to say just by the look on your face. Oh, what is a dirty Coke? I never heard of that. I thought you were meaning like Diet Coke, like you wanted a sweet Diet Coke or something. I'd never heard of a dirty Coke. Enlighten me. The wooden lids. The wooden lids are so cute, but now that I went to these jars, it's the wide mouth, so they don't fit. Go figure. But that's okay. I still love them for my other jars. Of course, you have to top everything with cinnamon, right? Because it's bomb and it's super good for you. So you guys know I don't measure seasonings like on anything. So I know some people don't like that, but I just don't have time. Coke over ice with coconut syrup and lime. I don't know how I feel about that, Kat. Are you peeking in, little buddy? Yeah. Oh, that's no fun. Brittany said she's all about the marshmallow life. If you are, then I would say definitely try them out. Why not? Sorry, guys. Let me grab this stuff so we can clean these babies up. You guys can see, I mean, perfection. And just like that, breakfast is ready for the week. I was just keeping it super simple this week so that I can just get back on track, get back on the groove. You got to turn that down a little bit, buddy. No, you can listen to it. Okay, that's fine. I forgot what I was saying. Help me out, guys. Where was I at? Oh, breakfast. Super easy. Can't go wrong. Overnight oats. They're ready to rock and roll. I was just keeping it super simple this week so that I can get back on track and try to turn this ship around from the beginning of 2022. Yeah, I bet the kids loved it because who doesn't like Lucky Charms, right? The hubby would probably love it too. He's obsessed with those nut butters. He goes through them so quick. If I ate as much nut butter as him, I would be as big as a house. But it doesn't work like that for him. He eats and I gain his weight. Tracy, that's good that you know that and that you just stay away from it, because if something's going to set you on a binge and send you in a downward spiral that is going to make you overeat and consume a bunch of stuff that isn't good for you, then don't even bring it in your house. Don't order it. Don't try to ration it. Just keep it away until you feel like that you have enough self-control and a better relationship with food that it doesn't just do that, which honestly, it's hard to do for most people because sugar is so addicting and it's so damn good. You know, like it's hard to just have one of anything. So you have a blessed week too, Kat. Thanks for stopping by, honey. But yeah, definitely. If sugar is going to yeah, no kidding. And new to the tracking thing too. That's awesome. Tracking is tricky for some people, but it's so beneficial. And even if you don't start out tracking, which honestly everybody should, but I know that's so intimidating for some people and it's just not real life for a lot of people. They would rather just not even go on a health journey if tracking. That's how I was in the beginning. You know, I started tracking a little bit just so I could learn what macros were, when I started keto. And so I could stay under 20 net carbs. But other than that, like if I had to track everything all the time in the beginning, just in the mindset I was in, I probably wouldn't have even stuck with it or started. Well, I'm glad, Tracy. That's awesome. And we appreciate you. Good morning, Maria. Yes, we haven't been doing much. I just made some overnight oats. I made Snickerdoodle caramel overnight oats to get me through the week for breakfast. And then for lunch, I am actually getting ready to make these salad. Let me show you guys. I have chicken here that I'm going to cook on my, what is that called? Griddle. But I got these from Target. There are the frozen Southwest style power blend. They are 380 calories for this whole bag and 18 grams of protein. But the whole bag is one serving. So with the 18 grams of protein plus adding chicken to it, it will be an awesome lunch, awesome protein. It has black beans, corn, lentils, whole grains, red bell peppers, lentils, zucchini, orzo pasta with a zesty sauce. So hopefully it's not too spicy, but I am just going to heat these up, throw them with some chicken, throw them in a container, and that's what I'm going to have every single day this week. So super simple. Girl Scout cookies. Oh man, those are good. Yeah, see, it's hard. You get those and you don't want to just eat one. You want to eat the whole sleeve. So that's when it becomes a problem. What's in what? Hey, Kelly. Nicole said tracking is key and anyone can and should track. And I agree with that. However, don't let that not let you start your health journey. If it seems so overwhelming and so big, I just think that the majority of people being real, if you want to know what to do, the best thing to do is absolutely track and track right from the beginning. It will save you a ton of headache and a ton of time with your weight loss journey and learning foods and learning nutrition labels. Absolutely. The best advice is to start tracking, and anybody can do it. It is overwhelming in the beginning, but I will also say the caveat to that is don't let it stop you. If you think that, that you're just not going to track, it's better to start moving your body and start making healthier options, start incorporating water, even if you're not tracking day one. Start somewhere. Don't let because I'm not tracking, then who cares? I'm just going to eat 47 donuts today. Don't do that. Because I think a lot of people that aren't familiar with the health journey community, people don't realize that you need to track and how important it is. And so it seems so big and overwhelming and timing for a lot of people, because it is very time consuming, especially in the beginning. But honestly, after you get going and do it, it doesn't take as much time. Like I can fly through it now. I have so many things pre-programmed in, and like I said, copy and paste, and you're not going to make the same gains in whatever goals you have if you aren't tracking. But I still always just say, don't let that hold you back to not start a health journey. Oh, yeah. What was in the mix? Oh, well, I covered it up, but you guys see it. But 380 calories for this whole bag and 18 grams of protein, and then throw a little bit of chicken with it to up the protein game. And I got the chicken breast tenderloins from Target that you guys know I love. And I have them thawing in that thing right there. I'm just going to go ahead and cook that all up on the griddle with the Badia Complete seasoning and some chili lime seasoning. Throw that with these. I got 4 of these bags, so I'm going to make 4 of these and make 4 of these. So I have breakfast for almost every day this next week. How do you track when you make a meal for a family and it has several ingredients? So what I do is I add all of the ingredients. I'll make a recipe for the entire meal. Now I have I weigh all of my pans, pots, all my stuff. So I will weigh it before, which I already have a list of each one of my cooking utensils, my crock pot, like things that I cook in all the time, I have them weighed out, and I will add all the ingredients into the recipe. And then at the end, I will weigh it, and then I will divide it into, if it's 8 servings or whatever. That's how I do it. I don't know if there's an easier way. Nicole could maybe enlighten us on how she does it, but that's what I have found that is the easiest. And then I just weigh my serving out and everybody else eats theirs. Yes. Yes. Under eating is just as bad, and people don't think so, but it is. Your body starts to get used to what you're doing. And so it holds on to the fat because it needs energy from somewhere, and it won't like burn through it like you're supposed to because it's scared of the famine, you know? So under eating will mess up your metabolism. I just got a really super cool metabolism tracker. I'll have that video coming to you guys next week, but a company sent me one and it is so cool. It's super cool. That's a good idea too, writing everything down that you ate to see how you feel. Exercise is definitely key. Weighing and tracking can get old, but it's definitely helpful. And if you have goals, and even if you're not going to weigh and track forever, I think every person needs to do it so that they get familiar with portion control and macros and just all of those things. Because once you do it for so long, even when you're not weighing and tracking in the future, you still know roughly portion size. You get used to doing it for so long. And then that way, even when if you plan to stop weighing and tracking when you hit maintenance or whatever, you'll roughly have an idea of macros you're supposed to be hitting, the certain food you're supposed to be eating, and portion size, which is super important. Did I miss? Let's see, I'm missing. I have thought about going live in the gym when I'm working out, but I've been reluctant because other people don't want to be on live, and rarely ever am I in the gym just completely by myself for an entire workout. So just respect for other people around me that don't want to be on camera or on a live, you know, but I have thought about going live in the gym before. So Nicole said she does the exact same. Yes, honey. All right, hold on. That she does the exact same. Sometimes I'll transfer it to another dish and weigh it and divide the servings. I do the same thing. Like sometimes when I make stuff in the crock pot, it's just too heavy to weigh. So I will dump it into another bowl. It takes an extra step, but then once it's done, you know, you have the servings in there and you have the weight in there, and then leftovers are super easy. You just weigh it out and you're good to go. And most of my meals, if you guys know, Nicole's always making new meals like all the time. So it's probably a little trickier for her, but I do a lot of the same repeat stuff over and over, week after week. I can't look at myself with this hair. It's too much. But so I can just copy and paste. I do a lot of the same dinners over and over. I try to like keep it simple for myself and the family, you know, because I have a lot going on in a day. So I just try to make it as simple as possible. Yes, I agree with that. When you get to that point where you don't really need to track, but you already know the meals that you've been eating so long while you've been tracking that you're just used to those, and it's easier to stay on point. That's what I got is the Lumen. And I've been using it this week, and it's really insightful. I'm still deep diving into a lot of the research and stuff behind it, and obviously like gaining my own personal experience from it. But if you're like struggling with thinking you have a sluggish metabolism, or you're wanting to use your carb timing, like when you're eating more carbs, when you're eating more fat, pre and post workout, I go into a lot of it in the video that'll be coming next week. But it's really cool so far. I'm liking it. I do the same thing if it's something like a lasagna too, because you can get pretty close. How do you find calories needed for weight loss? There are a gazillion apps or macro calculators online that you can plug in your weight and height and your goals, what your goal weight is, what your exercise level is, all of that. Nicole actually does custom macros for people too. So you can also reach out to her and get some custom macros made. I'm not currently doing it at the moment because I just don't have the time or brain space right now, but in the future. Yeah, those can add up quick. Stuff like cheese and sour cream, cream cheese, all of that. Those calories can add up quick. So highly suggest weighing those out. I'm going to do a video. I know I keep saying it, but you guys know it's been like crazy. But I am going to do a video on exactly how I plug everything into Carb Manager, how I track, weigh food, all of that, everything about macros and tracking. I plan on doing all of that stuff. Just give me some time, guys. But I think we're on the mend now, so I think we should be rocking and rolling after this. What do you want me to put it up? Come here. Oh, well, I'll stand over here. Little dude is letting his hair grow out so that he can have it. Hold on, you got to turn it so I can put it up there. Have him a little man bun. So he's been growing it out for over a year now. It's pretty long now, but he gets all embarrassed. Yeah, that's a pretty big jump. He just ran outside to play. But he wanted his hair up because hashtag Florida weather. I'm splashing it in my face. How long have I been on here, guys? Oh, almost 50 minutes. So it kind of turned into a chat session rather than a meal prep session, but that's okay. The only thing I'm going to do now, like I was saying, is throw the chicken on there, heat these babies up. Lunch will be ready for the week. Breakfast is ready for the week. And I haven't been making any desserts because I have been addicted to the rice cakes and the American Dream nut butter. And that's just an easy go-to. But I've also been the last like week or so, I've been obsessed with the Halo Top strawberry ice cream. The pints are 270 calories and they taste phenomenal. And that stuff's just easy. I can just buy it already prepped. I'm also super excited. I just ordered yesterday from a like meal prep service thing. I've seen a ton of them and I've always been tempted to try them, but I was Instagram influenced yesterday by somebody I follow. I will try to do these lives more often for sure, but it's going to be coming in like a week and a half. So I can't wait to share those with you guys. They had some really awesome meals. So yes, the back of his hair is really curly. Fun fact, my hair is super curly. I straighten it. And that's why going short was probably not the best. Yeah, that Halo Top strawberry is bomb. But because then I have to straighten it all the time and put heat on it, and then it doesn't grow as fast, you know? So, and in Florida and the humidity with curly, frizzy hair and short, short was not going easier for me, for sure. It's definitely easier having it long and just being able to like tie it back in a bun, especially as much as I'm like working and sweating out and all of that. Working out and sweating, if I could talk. But if you guys have any more questions, I will answer anything else you want to chat about. And then I'm going to jump off and whip up this lunch. I would show you guys the lunch, but that's kind of boring because all I'm doing is cooking the chicken and mixing it with this. Super easy meal prep this week. That's why I figured I'd go live and chat with you guys rather than film it, because it was not really anything too exciting. Ninja Creamy, what's that? Oh, and I also have to make this bread too. I'll keep you guys posted on that also. I forgot I need to. Oh my gosh, that looks so awesome. I'm excited. I just have to show you guys this. And I have to pull this out and like flour this surface, which is going to make a mess, or I would show you guys that too. Look at that dough. Oh yes. I'm so excited. Oh, an ice cream maker. Protein ice cream. Nicole loves that. Is it easy to switch from keto to anabolic? I mean, it's essentially easy to switch to anything. I think you just start incorporating a little more carbs and up your protein. But I mean, I guess that depends on each individual person. Anabolic, you're just adding more protein. You're focusing on your protein macro really over everything else. But easy, that's personal. And that's just personal to each person. But I would say yes, that it is. I'm just making a regular white bread. I just used regular white flour, and I'm making it in my Dutch oven. And I will show it on Instagram. So make sure you guys are looking out over there. I made 2 of them because this one I was talking about it earlier in the live. I accidentally added a teaspoon of yeast, and it was only supposed to be a 1/4 teaspoon of yeast. And then I did this one the correct way. So I'm going to make both of them. I actually mixed the dough last night, and it has to sit covered for 8 to 12 hours or so, which now it's been 12 over that. So, or 8 to 24 hours, which is a really big range. That's like odd in the ingredients or instructions. When I was reading, I was like, wow, that's like a pretty big difference, 8 or 24. You're very welcome. You guys all have an awesome weekend too. And I will be doing more of these, and I'll try to like schedule them out a little bit further. That way you guys know, or maybe do it on the same day and time every month or something like that. That way you guys can plan and everybody can jump on. I had done a poll on Instagram asking if Saturday or Sunday would be better, and more people said Sunday. So that's why I chose to do it, which I like to meal prep on Sunday anyway. So that kind of worked out. But if in the middle of the week is better, I can always do that. No, but that sounds bomb. Low carb, high protein Irish soda bread. No, I have not. I don't really make bread. I haven't really been eating bread the last few years. So now I am going to try these today, and I'll let you guys know how they turn out. Nicole is not my blood sister, no, but she's my sister by choice, not by blood. Sunday works for you. That's awesome. Me and Nicole have some trips planned coming up, which I am super excited about. The chicken salad recipe. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you like it. I need to make that again for meal prep. That one's always a hit, and it's super easy. Thank you, Tracy. Yes, everybody hit the thumbs up button so YouTube pushes this video out more. That always helps with any of the videos. Commenting, liking, all of that stuff. It just helps YouTube know to push it out into the internet world more so more people see it. Where am I going? Well, we're going to do a trip. We'll have more details about it later, probably sometime in June. We're going to go on a trip, and we're going to like hit a few different areas. We're going to hit gyms in a few different areas, and we'll let you guys know ahead of time so you guys can come work out with us. It's going to be an epic road trip. I am like beyond pumped, but I may or may not be seeing her before that. We'll see. I'll keep y'all posted. But I'm going to jump off here, throw these overnight oats in the fridge. They are ready to rock and roll for the week. Then I'm going to get my lunch prepped up. Super easy. I'm just going to microwave these for a couple minutes, throw them in my meal prep containers, throw the chicken on top, and lunch is ready for the week. So it's going to be super simple. But thank you guys for jumping on here with me this morning and chatting while we whipped up these overnight oats. I will post pictures of the bread, and if they turn out bomb and you guys want to see them in a video, then I will include them. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you guys all for being here and supporting me and sticking around even when I am a hot mess express, because I have been that a lot these last few weeks. So I appreciate you guys hanging in there and supporting me. You guys are always saying how much I help you guys, but you guys help me more than you know with accountability and encouragement. So many of you guys reach out and we chat back and forth about stuff. And when you're going through hard times, or I am, those encouraging words, you guys don't know, sometimes they just they hit me right here. And it's exactly what I needed to hear for that day. And I hope that I do that for you guys as well. That's the whole point. So this life is definitely hard in all areas, not just health, but health is one of the biggest ones, and it's hard. And so building a community where we can kind of fight through it together, the good and bad times, I'm here for it. So thank you guys for being here, and thank you guys for supporting me. And I love it. That's awesome. You have a great week too, guys. Make sure you guys are looking out for the vlog. I'll have my weekly vlog up Tuesday, and then I'll have another video up with the metabolism tracker, which I would love for you guys to show some love on that video. It's a full day of eating, full body workout, all kinds of good stuff in it. So we have some fun stuff coming up. Hopefully life will be back on track so we can be pumping out the content for you guys. So hope you guys have an awesome week. If you haven't prepped anything yet today, on Sunday, take 5 minutes, make a meal plan for the week, prep up a couple of things that will set you up for success through the week. Planning is everything on a health journey. If you're weighing and tracking all of that, it's going to save your life. So take a few minutes today, write some stuff down, set yourself up for success, and you will be thanking yourself every day through the week. So I hope you guys have an awesome one, and I will catch you guys over on Instagram at InWithJen, and you can see these bread pictures here in just a few. So yes, we all do have the hot mess express moments, that's for sure. So I'm glad that you guys all support me on mine too. But thank you. Love you guys to pieces. And I will see you this week in the weekly vlog on Tuesday.